beneath the chandeliers, potentially for the last meaningful time this week in John Parrott's case, unless he provides some sort of really special comeback against a big player who's starting to play big.
One. Eight. Nine. 16. 17. 24. 25.
Just using the pack of reds there to retain position on the black. Looking good now. Didn't
32.
start well in his first match against Ronnie O'Sullivan. Looked quite ragged in the first few frames of the game. Today he didn't look his best, but he's found a little something, and that's all it's about, really. All the players are great on the good days.
$40. 41.
'Maximum ceases to
44.
be a possibility. Jimmy teased us for a while there.
$45.
'Well, poor old John has barely got the key in the ignition today.
51.
150 break, which was potentially frame winning.
$52.
Jimmy certainly stepped up a gear in the last
59.
few frames. Mentioned earlier, he's put quite a lot of pre-season practice in. Starting to get some rewards here now.
60.
Well, this impending win for Jimmy White will do interesting things
67.
to the Group A table. And lick your lips at this prospect that whilst Fergal O'Brien is still theoretically in the shake-up, it seems likely that 2 out of John Higgins, Ronnie O'Sullivan and or Jimmy White will be
68.
semi-finalists. The frame of the match well beyond John Parrott now, and it is one's sad duty to report that John Parrott is the first player of whom it can be said categorically that he will not be in the semi-finals.
74.
He thought his game was pretty well up last night, but vowed that he would give it his all, and he has.
75. $80. $81.
But now it's all about admiration and enjoyment of a man whose best work it is always a great pleasure to observe.
$88.
One day, I'll be a genius like he is. The week's first whitewash. It's a Jimmy whitewash. John Parrott never got started. Jimmy White is really going now. Winner here by 4 frames to 0. And they love it.
I've got a brand new cue, and my confidence is so low. You know, that's what I sort of need. I needed a result like that to sort of boost me up. I'm going to go to Brixton Snooker Club now and practice for 4 or 5 hours and a bit of lunch, and you know, just more playing with the cue. You know, it's like a golf with a new set of clubs. It does take some time.
That's interesting that that should be such a major factor. I was wondering whether the 7-frame format perhaps was a little dangerous for you, because it did seem to take you sort of 3 or 4 again today to settle.
It's a nightmare for anybody, really, you know, to play a best of 7, but I think that's what makes it exciting, and I think that's why it's a good tournament.
Yes, Steve, didn't he play well? Commiserate.